Hi, my name is Jessica Church. Thank you for having me. Today I will be speaking on the role of educational technology in human performance technology. In the presentation, I will define human performance technology, or HPT, as an approach to performance improvement and describe its application in learning environments, particularly online learning. My emphasis will be on the role of educational technology and the importance of evaluation when using educational technology with HPT. Human performance technology was simply defined by Pershing in 2006 as a systematic approach to improving individual and organizational performance. It was further defined by the International Society for Performance Improvement, or ISPI, as a systematic approach to improving productivity and competence using a set of methods and procedures and a strategy for solving problems, for realizing opportunities related to the performance of people. This definition emphasized the process of selection, analysis, design, development, and evaluation of programs to cost-effectively influence both human behavior and accomplishment. It also identified the three fundamental processes of the approach and its application at the individual, group, and organizational levels. All in all, HPT is a comprehensive practice with a step-by-step methodology that considers matters external and internal to the organization and solves problems that have value to the stakeholders. Tosti summarized the principles of HPT with the acronym RSVP, with the letter R representing focusing on results, S for taking a systems view, V for creating value for the individual and organization, and P for establishing partnerships with the stakeholders. He created an easy-to-remember reminder of the key attributes of the approach. Keeping the attributes in mind, let us explore how the approach is applied in practice. In addition to the comprehensive definition, the ISPI provided a model for practitioners of human performance technology. In following the model, practitioners conduct a performance analysis to identify the gap between the actual and the desired performance, and a cause analysis to determine the cause of the gap. Again, the gap in the performance should be worthy of investigating and hold value for the stakeholders. The practitioners then select and implement interventions that address the gap to improve the individual's and organization's performance. Throughout the process, the practitioners evaluate the interventions. If there are any instructional designers in the audience, you may have noticed that this model is similar to the ADDIE, or Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation model used in designing training interventions in your field. A key difference between the fields of instructional design and human performance technology is the selection and implementation of both instructional and non-instructional interventions in HPT. In addition to or instead of training, human performance technology practitioners may recommend performance support, job analysis or work design, personal or human resource development, organizational communication design and development, or financial systems. After all, problems in performance cannot be cured by a single pill. Human performance technology has been applied in a variety of environments and is being increasingly applied in learning environments such as high schools, colleges, and universities. In the recent literature, the approach has been applied in educational settings to improve the performance of individuals such as teachers and students. In improving teachers' instructional practices, it is thought that students' academic performance will improve as well. As an example, Hashimi and colleagues described the application of human performance technology in 3 high schools in Afghanistan. In this article, practitioners conducted a performance analysis to identify poor performing schools and a cause analysis to identify the reasons for the poor performance. The practitioners attributed the poor performance to both the environment and the individuals, including the principals, teachers, and students. The practitioners selected instructional interventions in the form of in-service training and non-instructional interventions in the form of incentives, revision of the evaluation system, and improvement of the relationships between the schools and communities. Other authors describe the application of human performance technology in online learning environments. In an article by Katamali, the author stated that guided by teachers in online learning environments, students direct their own learning and construct their own meanings to master the given knowledge and skills. Higher intrinsic motivation in the online learning environment leads students to improve their performances and achieve higher learning outcomes. Moses, Ali, and Krauss added that in online learning environments, teachers and students are active participants in allowing teaching and learning to occur. Online learning typically involves the use of educational technology. Ibrahim defined educational technology as a practice that facilitates learning and improves performance. There's that word performance again. Here I emphasize the word performance as we are investigated human performance. Ultimately, educational technology helps students apply the knowledge and skills gained in a demonstration of their performance. The link between educational technology and performance leads to the question, what is the role of educational technology in human performance technology? Let us examine this question further. In the recent literature on human performance technology, educational technology served 2 roles. First, educational technology was selected as an intervention in the HPT model to improve teacher and student performance. Again, in improving teachers' instructional practices, it was thought that students' academic performance will improve as well. In her 2010 article, Walsh selected and implemented a software simulation demonstration as part of a professional development activity to improve teacher and therefore student performance. The author used the online simulation demonstration technique to train the teachers to use the software and give them a tool to use with students in the classroom. A survey of the teachers' perceptions of the activity demonstrated that it was also useful in instructing them how to use the technology to improve student performance. Similarly, in 2015, Katamali selected and implemented a collaborative curriculum design tool and the presentation software to improve teacher and student performance in an online course. A collaborative curriculum design tool is an online tool that allows teachers to share their curriculum design ideas with their peers. In using the tool and the presentation software, to design and deliver the course content, the teachers and students were provided with the means to reach their teaching and learning goals. In this case, facilitating the teaching and learning of the English language. In both of these cases, the authors did not conduct cause or performance analyses, but perceived there was a gap in teacher and student performance, and that the implementation of selected interventions would address the presumed gap. Neither of the authors reported on the evaluation of the interventions, so we do not know if they were effective in improving the teachers' or the students' performance. In other applications of human performance technology in the recent literature, interventions were selected and implemented to improve teachers' and students' performance with the educational technology. This was typically in addition to educational technology's first role as an intervention to improve performance. In selecting and implementing the technology as an intervention to improve their instructional and academic performance, teachers and students also had to improve their performance with the educational technology. For example, Moses, Ali, and Krauss conducted a cause analysis to determine the role of the teacher in improving students' academic performance and performance with a learning management system. Identifying factors that influence the student's performance was important to increase students' ability and motivation to use the educational technology. Likewise, Zhang conducted performance and cause analyses to investigate students' academic and technology-related performance with a learning management system called Moodle. The authors selected and implemented the educational technology and other interventions, such as decreasing the student's dependency on the teacher's guidance, to improve the student's performance with the technology. In these cases, the authors identified a gap in performance and causes for the gap. However, only Zhang reported the evaluation of the interventions. According to the results of his study, academic performance was directly influenced, whereas technological performance was indirectly influenced through the usage of the learning management system. In other words, academic performance improved with the use of Moodle, and in using Moodle to access and engage with the course content, students' performance with the learning management system improved. Zhang's studies supplied the most complete example of the role of educational technology in human performance technology. In Moses, Ali, and Krauss, as well as Zhang's studies, human performance technology was applied with a specific educational technology, a learning management system. A learning management system is a platform to support online teaching and learning activities. Examples of learning management systems include Blackboard, Canvas, Interact, Moodle, and Sakai, just to name a few. I have personal experience with the systems indicated with an asterisk, and I just described Zhang's experience with Moodle. Out of curiosity, with a show of hands, how many of you use a learning management system? Great! You can relate the discussion to your experiences with the systems you have used. Learning management systems are ultimately tied to teacher and student performance. According to Moses, Ali, and Krauss, they provide platforms for teachers to create and deliver content, monitor students' participation, and assess students' performance online. They also facilitate two-way communication. Teachers and students can communicate synchronously in real time or asynchronously at different times, teacher to student, student to teacher, or student to student to meet the individual teaching and learning needs. This is an example of the toolbar of a particular learning management system. As you can see, learning management systems are more than just platforms for storing content. They provide a variety of features for teachers and students that can be accessed anywhere and at any time. In this particular example, teachers can communicate their expectations through announcements and the syllabus, deliver content via files and modules, and measure students' performance with assignments and quizzes. Students can communicate via email, discussions, and collaborations, and track their performance in the Marks tab. Learning analytics, visible in the Outcomes tab, provide more information on both the teacher's instructional and students' academic performance, as well as their performance with the learning management system. Learning analytics can be used as a source of empirical data when tracking measurable outcomes. As mentioned, there were limitations to the studies regarding the application of human performance technology with educational technology. In addition to the lack of reporting on the evaluation of the interventions, there were flaws in the methodologies, such as small sample sizes and subjective data that limit their generalizability. In the particular applications with learning management systems, there were also limitations to the educational technology. Learning management systems house and host many educational technologies. There are technologies inherent to the system and applications that can be added to enhance the system. In evaluation, it may be difficult to determine which educational technology produced the desired results. Despite the limitations, educational technology plays an important role in human performance technology, both as an intervention to improve performance and with interventions to improve performance with the educational technology. As online learning becomes more popular and the use of educational technology grows, applications of human performance technology with educational technology will be added to the literature and strengthen the rationale for the selection of interventions and certain educational technologies. Overall, it is important to evaluate the results of the interventions. Evaluation is a key piece in the International Society for Performance Improvement's Human Performance Technology model. The evaluation phase of the model includes formative evaluation in the analysis, selection, and implementation phases, summative evaluation immediately following the implementation phase, and confirmative evaluation to monitor the intervention's continued effectiveness. Evaluation is also key to the human performance technology principle of focus on results. Practitioners must continuously evaluate performance to determine the effectiveness of the interventions, repeating the process to keep interventions that improve performance and are cost-effective. Regarding educational technology, practitioners should continually evaluate teachers' and students' instructional and academic performance to determine which technologies are worthy of being continued and which can be reduced or eliminated. In implementing interventions, evaluating their results, and documenting their successes, practitioners can add to the body of knowledge and gain support for the tenet that human performance technology is a comprehensive, evidence-based approach to performance improvement. I thank you for your time and attention. If you have any questions, please email me. You can also refer to the references listed on the following slides. Thank you.